Alright, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is How DrDisRespect Lost His Entire Audience in 3 Days. What do you mean by that? Guys, so here's the thing. So I know of him, right? I mean, I know of him through pretty much watching him game consistently. Is there something going on? Guys, well, let's find out.
DrDisRespect is on the verge of one of the largest downfalls in creator history, going from being one of the most
coming from the channel Internet Anarchist,
respected and popular streamers on the internet, to being hated by everyone after admitting some awfully disturbing action.
Talking to my... No. What's the EDP part 2, bro?
He was talking inappropriately with a minor. Where I truly believe this scumbag needs to be banned off of the platforms that he's on.
I don't know who's really going to support him at this point. Like, what kind of person is going to watch DrDisRespect? If you watch him at this point, you just have to be coping, basically.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the case of DrDisRespect, a once beloved streamer who is now being viewed as an unfaithful predator. But to fully understand the current situation, we first have to go back to where it all started.
All right, let's go.
In June of 2020, DrDisRespect, who was the face of Twitch at the time, was permanently banned from the platform. The suddenness of the high-profile banning, coupled with the silence from both DrDisRespect and Twitch on the matter, would turn the ban into one of the most infamous and mysterious bans in Twitch history and spark several conspiracy theories. This wouldn't be helped by his final moments on stream appearing like he found out something extremely bad was about to happen.
We'll get through this, Champions Club. I know it's a tough. Life's weird right now. We'll get through this, okay? And
Hey, Christopher. You get to try.
This strange
That's a lot of cope right there, bro.
behavior would leave viewers to leave comments such as, "Whatever's coming, it ain't gonna be a small matter." That mood he gets into near the end, "I'm scared." As well as, 242, I kind of wanted to get off, and now I don't want to get off. He realized it would be his last stream ever, so he said that. Despite these comments, no one could have been prepared for the real reason he was actually banned. In August of 2020, Doc would return to streaming, but this time on YouTube. His first stream on the platform attracted a massive audience, and he seemingly came back stronger than ever, going on to claim that he had no idea why he was even banned in the first place.
why did you get banned? Guess what? I want you to look me in the fucking eyes when I say this. We still have no idea.
Over the following 4 years, his ban would remain a mystery, and he would grow his YouTube channel to over 4.7 million subscribers and continue to be one of the most popular streamers on the internet. But this would all completely change in 2024. On the 22nd of June, Cody Connors, an ex-Twitch employee, would make a tweet that would mark the beginning of the end for DrDisRespect. The tweet read, "He got banned because he got caught texting a minor in the then-existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text. Case closed, gang." The tweet
buddy.
It was making big claims with little to no evidence to back them up, and the reaction from the internet would be extremely mixed, with some jumping to the conclusion that he's a creep despite the lack of evidence, and others waiting to hear more about the situation or
Bro, has this been confirmed or not? Because now I'm kind of like on the edge. Like, if he's out here talking to the youngins, oh my God.
calling Cody an unreliable source of information, with comments reading, "Hey Doc, I heard you like him young. We need sources and more information, like who, as well as source, just trust me bro." While Cody's tweet didn't explicitly mention DrDisRespect, Jake Lucky's repost would result in a response from Doc that would ultimately make the situation much worse.
Bro responded? Bro, you never respond. All right, specifically if you try and keep something a secret. Right? I'm glad that you were exposed in this, if this is the fact here, but yeah, why would you...
Jake, seriously, I get it, it's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. The tweet would garner significant criticism for the strange and concerning use of vague and legalese language, leaving readers wondering why Doc said no wrongdoing was acknowledged, instead of just denying the career-ending allegations. Following the significant backlash, Doc would make another response on the situation, adding a bit more context, stating, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the f***ing internet. I didn't do anything wrong, and all of this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday." While this tweet was better than the first, it still had strange language, like no wrongdoing was found and that he was quote paid. Ultimately, the tweet would result in an even more polarizing response from the community, with large figures such as the Axeman coming to his defense, stating, "Degenerate troll troglodyte losers are trying to slander him with serious accusations that could destroy his entire career while providing literally zero proof. In other words, some have a vendetta/grudge against him and want to damage his reputation as much as possible, and others critiquing his use of vague language against such serious allegations. Bro, why won't you say I was not talking to a minor trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon like what was alleged, but things were about to get much worse.
Like, bro, if you're gonna respond something, like, don't respond something so vague, because then now people are gonna be like, oh yeah, we know you did this. Right? That's not how things work, right? You should have just been like, listen, I do none of these things. Right? Then people would have gotten your take on that.
On the 24th of June, while Stock was streaming Elden Ring, a game company he co-founded would make a tweet that would change everything. Reading, on Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka DrDisRespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we've employed, along with our community of players. The tweet went live while Stock was streaming, and viewers claim this is the exact moment he saw the post.
You know how you run things. Here.
Can I tag him in it? Yeah.
Towards the end of the stream, Doc seemingly came to terms with reality and what was awaiting him in the near future.
I think when I say step away, I think either have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove myself from the scene.
Yeah, bro, I'm not sure you have a choice anymore. They already said no thank you. It's time for you to go.
It's what I need to do.
Okay.
The following day, on the 26th of June 2000.
It's more like I break up with you. No, I break up with you.
2024, DrDisRespect would post a tweet that would not only possibly end his career, but completely confirm the reason he was banned from Twitch, with his response reading, "The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside my control, I wasn't allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes.
Pack it up. Pack them up right now. What, bro, excuse me? This is why I try not to ever have lengthy conversations with people. Right? Like, no, I'm not meeting you. No, I don't want to talk craziness in like the Instagram messages. I don't want to do none of those things. I have no idea who you are. You are a stranger. Okay, I'm trying to be honest here. I cannot have lengthy conversations. If I go to like one of these like YouTube events and things like that, and you're there, we can have a conversation face to face, right? But I am not sending you no messages under any. I am married, okay? I am. Thank you, no thank you.
Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual.
Yeah, but
I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Okay. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it, I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my. This was stupid. Now,
bro, bro, you're not perfect. So you knew it was a minor, but yet you were speaking inappropriately at times to this minor. Ugh. See, that's that weirdness, bro. Yeah, there's no coming back from this. No, thank you. Yeah, I guess anyone watching him still is probably, just trying to cope with the fact that, listen, what he did was not that bad. Bro, imagine that was your daughter. It's bad. Okay, I'm sorry. You are a grown man. You are a grown 6'8" man. Pass. Yeah, it's weird.
Now, with all this said, don't get it mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no predator or PDF file. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. F that. That's a different level of disgust that I hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the F out of here with that. But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore. But just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this. To all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give an F about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine, but I'm not effing going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear? Yeah, right. Follow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hear you. Trust me, bro. I hear what you're saying. But I have no idea. Like, did you know that the person was a minor? Like, if you knew that, or is it that you didn't know that? Right? I think these would be two different things here, personally. Like, yeah, you're kind of a terrible person you're married, bro. Why are you messing with some young lady out here? Why are you doing that? Right? But if you knew that it was a minor, then continue the crazy conversations. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Right? That's a bit much.
Following the response, Doc would continue to edit the tweet, removing the word minor and then adding it back in due to backlash, with a reply stating, he edited out minor, got caught on it, and then edited it back in. Quite the apology when you're still trying to skirt responsibility. As expected, the tweet would go incredibly viral, gaining over 60 million views within just 12 hours, leading users to dig even deeper into his history, with user Chrissy digging up a clip of Doc allegedly admitting to cheating on his wife at the 2017 TwitchCon, which also happens to be the same year he was allegedly messaging the minor to find out what she was doing at the convention.
As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid, and I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful, and
the response from the YouTube community was brutal to say the least, with creators such as Penguin Zero, Some Ordinary Gamers, and CoffeeZilla all making videos on the situation and calling out Doc for his disgusting behavior. During Penguin Zero, aka Charlie's video, he would completely destroy Doc, first addressing how he sneakily edited his tweet multiple times.
Now, the doc actually edited this statement twice. So initially, he posted it with the word minor in it, saying, were there messages with an individual minor? The answer is yes. But then shortly after he published it, he edited the word minor out of it. So he removed that. He redacted it like a fucking CIA document, trying to bury it, just snapping it out of existence. So then it read, were there messages with an individual? The answer is yes. But people were quick to notice the edit, and you can actually check edit history on Twitter, which I didn't know you can do, but you could clearly see that the original no longer matched the current one because he took the word minor out. So when people caught him red-handed, he just edited it one more time to put the word minor back into it.
Charlie would also critique Doc's strange ending of the tweet, stating,
he tries to close this statement with a really hard, cheesy 80s action movie one-liner.
That's his shtick, though. It is.
They want me to disappear. Yeah, right. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. You're lucky you didn't blow the welds off the intake. I'm not leaving. It's really
I love
kind
Charlie,
of
bro.
ridiculous to put that there with accusations like this.
Finally, Charlie would counter the argument that Doc possibly didn't know the age of the minor he was talking to.
And that's my concern here, right? Like, so like, did he know before? Or like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
now, what's not clear and what a lot of people are coping with is that maybe Dr. Disrespect didn't know the age of the person he was communicating with. But I truly feel if that was the case, Dr. Disrespect would have mentioned that, saying that he had those communications with this person that he believed was of age but turned out to be a minor. I think if that was the reality of that situation, if he truly communicated with someone that he thought was of age but turned out to be a minor, I think he would have mentioned that in this statement, but he didn't. He didn't say that he was under the impression he was communicating with an adult. He just says that he had conversations with an individual minor. He doesn't say anything like, oh, they were actually one day away from being 18, or I really thought they were, in their 20s, or anything like that. And I think if that was what happened, it would have been mentioned here. I really do.
To make matters even...
And it also would have been looked at pretty differently. Because, I mean, an accident's an accident. You still cheating on your wife, though, bro. That's a little wild, right? But I don't think that holds the same weight publicly as... you messing with a young one.
Worse, even his previous friends and defenders took a stance against him after he admitted he was having an inappropriate conversation with a minor, with Nick Merck stating,
Yo, checking in. I'm seeing everything on Twitter, and I read through Doc's tweet, and in that very tweet, he basically confirms that, he was texting an underage girl, and it went weird sometimes, and look, just to be blunt and straightforward, man, that's inexcusable, it's unacceptable, right? No excuse for something like that.
And with the Act Man stating,
What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and this is my final verdict on the Dr. Disrespect situation. As you might have seen, I've been pretty vocal about this on Twitter, and Doc has finally given us the truth. At long last, we know why he was banned, and it's not good. So first, I want to read this part where he says, it's the most important part of his tweet. Were there Twitch Whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. These were casual mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate. I've seen enough to catch a predator to know when somebody is using language to soften the blow, to downplay what actually happened. It's a strategy where you can admit something you did that was terrible, but you can maybe make it seem not as bad as it actually is.
One question looming on everyone's mind is what is going to happen to Dr. Disrespect? Based on his response, he's planning on taking a break and returning as usual. However, only time will tell if he'll make a comeback from such disgusting and character-ruining behavior. Whether he was legally charged or not, that does not change the court of public opinion. And being in your late
guys, just look at EDP.
30s having inappropriate interactions with a minor is career-ending no matter how good your reputation is. I think Mudaha put it well.
At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, this is just a gross thing to be doing. And there is no defense for this kind of behavior. And I firmly believe, as, even on YouTube, this guy shouldn't even be streaming anywhere. What is proven is if you are interacting in a negative fashion with anybody that is a minor, you are not to be trusted on any social media platform whatsoever.
It really seems like this is the beginning of the end for Dr. Disrespect's reputation and career, with new articles coming out from inside sources claiming he did know the age of the victim and was sexting with them, YouTube removing him from their partner program, and his YouTube channel losing over 50,000 subscribers within just days of his response going live. The more information that comes out revolving around the situation, the worse it begins to look for Dr. Disrespect. Over the coming weeks, it's likely that he will lose hundreds of thousands of subscribers and possibly have one of the biggest downfalls in recent creator history, alongside Illuminati, who lost her entire audience. Click the video on screen to find out more.
Who is that? God, guys. I don't know. Right, this is troubling. This is more troubling than I actually suspected, guys. I mean, what did he do? I don't know. How you lose your audience in 3 days? That's wild, right? That's absolutely pure insanity. I think, listen, it's very appealing what he does, generally, right? I mean, if you put this man on the thumbnail, I'm going to look at it, because I'm going to be like, bro, why do you look like an 80s action hero? I don't know. I have no idea, right? And then to find out that he is, potentially talking to the young ones and trying to make excuses for him doing that, bro, inexcusable completely. Absolutely. There's nothing that you can say to make this better. You can't soften this blow, right? Like, because here's the thing: if something actually happened where you did not know the age of the person, bro, you shouldn't have done it in the first place, right? But if you knew the age of the person and then continued to have all these conversations, bro, you did this on purpose. That's what you did, and that's crazy. Right? But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.